Hi everyone, it's your boy Zach, and this is not a review of Absolute Martian Manhunter 5, it's a review of these 4 Marvel books. Before I start, this Wild Cherry Pepsi Zero Sugar, it's good, it's legit. It's like the first diet or zero soda alternative that's ever been good to me, so I'm very happy about that. I know some people previously recommended some other ones that are pretty legit. If you could put them in the comments again, I think one of them was like Dr. Pepper Zero. I know if you don't drink soda, this doesn't matter to you, but this can like cut like 1,000 calories out of my diet per day if I'm just going to zero sugar. Probably not 1,000, but maybe like 500. So it's significant. Anyway, so I was getting some work done, but just trying to avoid culture war stuff, which amazingly opened up a lot of time in my day. So I read a bunch of comics, and we're eating good. Marvel fans, we're eating good. We're not getting full, but we are definitely eating good. So here's Deadpool Batman, which was much maligned, or called mid, as they say. But you know what? I had a good time reading this, and I'm not a fan of Deadpool. So it's spoiler, it came out a couple. Spoiler. Okay, so Joker hires Deadpool to go after Batman. But as just like a side quest, since Deadpool is in town, he's like, oh, Bruce Wayne's a billionaire. He must be corrupt. Let me go see if, he wants me to do anything for him. So the crazy thing was hating Deadpool, he was actually like mildly entertaining. I was shocked. I also heard consistently like that, like, quote, nothing happened in this, and it was just a bunch of conversations, but that's not true either. Like, it's a bunch of stuff happened. It's not a giant fight scene, but a bunch of things happened. Probably my favorite part was this part where Deadpool he gets in a fight with Batman, and he loses. But he goes, okay, wait, you're right. We're too evenly matched. He goes, I never said that. Look, we all want to know which one of us would win, but the point is we earned each other's respect. That much is clear. Clear to who? I thought that was funny. So there's also so here's the craziest thing. I think this is almost an anthology. Again, I saw a bunch of YouTubers saying like nothing happened and the first story was really short. It was a full story. Then we get this Captain America Wonder Woman, which it has like a shaggy dog. Like, if you had the chance to kill Hitler, would you do it? But it's not really about that. It's really about a friendship, a lifelong friendship. Well, from that point on, where they meet, of Wonder Woman and Steve Rogers. So that was great. There's a stupid land shark. What is this called? Jeff Shark. Who cares about that? Then there was this story, Kevin Smith, Green Arrow, meeting Daredevil. A lot of puns. Which Kubert is it? Adam? Andy? I can never tell them apart. But yeah, this was really good. I would say this one was overpraised, but it was quite good. And then you just get this. What was the one afterwards? This one was fine. It was funny, the Frank Miller where he's literally making fun of himself, and I enjoyed this whole thing. Then there's Spider-Man, Wolverine, my favorite, not maligned, just ignored because it basically destroys the narrative of the anti-SJWs that woke Marvel wants to kill you, and yet they put out not a lot, but at least 1 or 2 good books every single week. You let it, accumulate, and it's a whole afternoon's worth of comics. This is that Sandoval guy who's like the I don't know, whenever it's mainly Kari Andrews, but also the Sandoval guy, and I actually really like this story. Very simple, basic, just basically Peter and Logan. I'm not gonna call him James Howlett. He's Logan. Get that James Howlett shit out of here. Peter and Logan are basically talking about the type of heroes they want to be. Are we going to kill And Logan's like, hey, we make the tough decisions, and sometimes the tough decision is to do that. We meet some Vermin clones, and I don't want to spoil it, but it was really good. This is the Captain America. This is the latest one where they reveal that Steve Rogers just came out of the ice. So he was in the ice for a long time, like 80 years. But there was another Captain America who served during the global war on terror. A lot of people think it's going to be a U.S. agent situation. Kind of, but not really. It's just kind of just like dealing with trauma of war. There's a very interesting back and forth between Steve Rogers and Doom, who is a fan of Steve Rogers. And we get to see... One of my favorite things about Doom is when you get to see the people who live in Latveria and they love him, which is just very, he's a villain, but not to them. Well, not to a lot of them. And then this Daredevil, we're actually caught up on the last two issues of this run, which I keeps getting, especially on YouTube shitheads, are like, the worst run ever. I don't know. I kind of dipped out early and I came back 6 months ago, but it's all been good. There's some nice movement with Matt's and Elektra's relationship. A really interesting twist on Fisk. That's difficult to say. Twist on Fisk, which I don't even want to spoil it all. Just read the last two issues. Read issue 24 and 25. But what they do with Fisk, you're like, what the hell? And then you're like, wait, that totally works. Really fantastic art by, let me get his name. Is this a Brazilian name? Suarez? But even just like at the end, just stuff like this. Really good stuff. So, yeah, don't listen to the usual suspects, shitheads. Marvel's good. It's getting better. There's one or two good books every week, and if you let them accumulate, you can have a fun Sunday afternoon reading them. So next I'm probably going to do Skinbreaker, its own video, and then on Tuesday I'll catch up with all these. I'm telling you, man, I'm drowning. I'm drowning in all the good stuff that's being released constantly these days. So Tuesday Skinbreaker, and or Monday Skinbreaker, Tuesday all these DC books. There's some usual, not usual, but there's always some sort of culture war shenanigans, but I'm really feeling like the point of the culture war on both sides is just to keep the culture war going on forever. So while I will talk about it, I'm really going to try to read comics, which is like the whole point of this channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.